Y'all, it is going down in these New York streets, okay?
What?
Sherri Shepherd and Nia
I see
Long,
this.
I would say reportedly got into it, but it's not reportedly because yesterday I spoke to a person who is very familiar with the situation who told me that it did happen. So I'm confirming that this did happen, and the person that Sherri Shepherd has been talking about was Nia Long. Let's take a listen to what Sherri Shepherd said first.
We went to the opening of Denzel Washington and Jake Gyllenhaal's show Othello. So this unnamed celebrity actress who shall remain nameless. I'm sitting there talking, somebody grabbed my arms and they forcefully turned me around. So I'm in a good mood. So I go, hi, what's going on? And she says to me, she goes, you've been shading me a lot. And I said to her, I said, no, I haven't, because I was really confused. And then she goes, yes, you have. And then she just walked off. First of all, I know who I shade because I don't shade many people. And I never have shaded this unnamed celebrity. So I was mad. So I went to the bathroom during intermission. I stood there for 15 minutes waiting for a meeting in the ladies' room. So I would say the unnamed celebrity because you think I done shaded you, which means you watch my show. I don't know who you think I am because I know I didn't shade you. Matter of fact, when something scandalous came up about you, I was on your side. So I would say the unnamed celebrity, come sit on my couch so we can talk about it.
Child, when she posted that, when Sherri Shepherd show posted that yesterday, everybody was like, wait, who's she talking about? And then Page 6 did a story and confirmed or reportedly on a source that the person that Sherri was talking about was Nia Long. So I got the call in because I'm like, hey, I don't want to put this on Nia Long because first of all, I don't see that for her. I don't see her running down on nobody. Yeah. She seems like such a sweetheart. But you know, she had a problem. And it could still be a sweetheart. But from what I am told, yes, it was Nia Long that Sherri got into this, brief conversation with. Now, and she mentioned that I said, hey, come sit on the couch. Right. From what I am told, that is a genuine offer of like they want to have the conversation on air to clear it up. But they have not confirmed anything. No one from Nia Long's side has reached out as of today, as of the 25th at 6:55 a.m. But yeah, I'm gonna keep.
I respect Nia Long for stepping to Sherri. She felt the way, and she pulled it to the side and said, "Hey, look, stop shading me." See, but I also respect Sherri, and I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah. I know this has happened where somebody has played you, but you ain't get the fact that they played you till like 30 seconds later, and you be like, did they just play me? Now I need my get back now. Now I'm gonna wait in the bathroom. Now, why was she waiting in the bathroom? Did she think Nia Long had to go to take a pee or something?
I don't know. Yo, when I heard that, I said, not the, come outside. Like,
that's what it was.
Yeah. But she probably went in there to calm down a little bit.
Maybe.
It's like, I can't believe she thought I was shading her because I think she probably thought about it like, wait a minute, because you say things, and then you may forget, and you may not think it's shady to a person, and then you evaluate it like, well, maybe I did say something, but she said she don't shade many people, and Sherri Shepherd does not shade many people.
I will say their show because I feel like they made and I don't even think that they liked the comparison with Wendy because they didn't like that either. They try to stay away from the mess. Like they literally they give like bubbly, comedic, fun. That's what she tries to give. Now I will say Nia Long posted on her Instagram, she posted like a selfie and her caption said about last night ... kissy face. This was after all the stuff, so people were like, okay, this is her response. But I have audio of Sherri Shepherd talking about Nia Long when Nia Long's divorce situation was happening.
Okay.
Because I'm like, what else situation would she be referencing? Let's take a listen, because I don't think Sherri was shady at all. Let's listen.
Nia Long went through a very public cheating scandal, and she broke up with her guy, Ime Udoka. First of all, it's private, so if she did go through some cheating episodes that nobody knew about, but maybe this was the impetus for her to just say, I'm worth more than this. I deserve better than this. Maybe she was tired of being tired. It's something about you sit up and you realize, okay, you have now publicly humiliated me. Maybe this made her get the gumption to say, I'm not going to go back because I deserve more. Why would you encourage somebody to go back? Why does she not deserve a good man who doesn't cheat, who's monogamous, who loves her? That's what she deserves.
Y'all heard the shade in that?
No, there was no shade.
I heard no shade.
Nah, no shade. Sherri's been up here a couple of times, and even running into her, she's the nicest person ever. It doesn't seem like she's about that life. Like, she's not shading somebody. She always looks for the positive side of things. So I don't see that at Sherri at all. But she is from Chicago, and she like, look, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You ain't gonna step to me.
But Nia I didn't know that because I'm like, where Nia Long from? And I looked it up, Brooklyn.
She from New York.
And she a Scorpio.
And she Caribbean.
Yeah. So I don't know. It might have been. Listen, it could have been.
Did you hear the shade in that?
I didn't hear.
Your ear is a little different.
I did not hear shade in that at all, and I tried to go back and look for other clips where she might have talked about it, but that's the only one I could, because I was really trying to figure out what was the feeling, like, because I don't want to invalidate how Nia Long feels, and maybe
Did you reach out to Nia Long's people?
I have not yet, but you know what? In sitting right here, I thought about it. Like, I think I do want to. I don't know if she would even. She doesn't know me. She doesn't seem like she about
but
to.
Has that stopped you?
No, and I'm going to do it. But I'm just saying, she don't seem like the type to just like divulge to someone she doesn't know.
Okay.
But I do. I would love to hear more about what specifically that moment was for Nia and how she felt about it. Because if it is a divorce stuff, I've never been through a divorce, but I have family members who have, and during that time, everything is personal because you're dealing with so much internally.
Absolutely.
So you know what I mean? Maybe it was that. But I would love to see the conversation live. I think it would both be handled well on both ladies' sides. But I think, I was like, whoa, I didn't know Nia Long be running down like that. Don't play with her.
Don't play with Nia.
At all.
Well, them short people get down, and Nia is short. Nia's shorter than me. Like, she's little.
She that tiny?
So, yeah, she's really little. Yeah.
What else you got?
Well, Rodney Jones. So you guys remember Rodney Jones, who was the producer that said that Diddy, he accused Diddy of a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So the judge is tossing majority of his claims out, and the judge is actually scolding his lawyer as well. So TMZ broke this exclusively yesterday. TMZ, you hear how I always accredit you guys and attribute you guys. Little shade. So they say that Diddy won a small victory in court yesterday. A judge tossed out majority of the claims against him from the lawsuit that was filed by the former music producer that accused Diddy of sexual assault. So according to these documents that TMZ obtained, the judge dismissed 5 of the 9 claims that Rodney Jones made against Diddy, including the RICO claims, infliction of emotional distress, and a breach of contract claims. The court also dismissed a Trafficking Victims Protection Act claim against Diddy's company, Combs Global. So Rodney's lawyer, Tyrone A. Blackburn, got addressed by the judge, who warned him that his legal filings in this case have not been up to par. So one example of this is the judge pointed out that Blackburn's filings seemingly did not understand that Diddy is presumed innocent in a separate grand jury indictment on criminal charges. So I think that he's trying to conflate other situations that make his a fact. But I thought that this was a big deal because that Rodney Jones, the former producer, that was a big.
That was big.
You know what I mean? So for claims to be thrown out and for a judge to be like, hey, attorney, like, I need you to understand that due process here, which is fairness. I'm like, okay, the judges, they're not giving into the celebrity of any of this or vice versa. And also, too, they're going to make sure this is a fair trial. So you're going to be in for a show.
I don't know if Diddy is innocent or guilty, but the fact that, when they made all these salacious claims, it was all over the place. And now that these claims are being dropped, I want to see the same publications produce the same articles when all these salacious claims was out there, right? Because that's the truth. That's what should happen, right? Whether you believe he's guilty or not. The fact that these claims are being dropped, all these blogs and all these bloggers and podcasters and newspapers and articles should post the same thing, that these cases are being dropped as well.
Yeah, because, while we did see the Cassie video, yes, we did see that, and we're not saying that I'm not saying he's an innocent man, but don't just stick stuff on me that I didn't do.
Correct.
Because I'm already hated for this.
Yep, and I will say that the case is still going to move forward despite 5 of the 9 claims being tossed, and there are still serious claims of sexual assault against Diddy that were not dismissed in this actual filing. Right. So it's going to be interesting to see what goes on in the trial. All
right. Well, that is the latest with Laura. Now, when we come back, we have front page news, and Charlamagne is out today. So if you want to give somebody donkey of the day, you can get on them phone lines right now, 800-585-1051. Whoever you want to give donkey to, your boss, your coworker, your man, your girl, your mama, your baby mama, it doesn't matter. 800-585-1051. Get on them lines right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club.
Check out video of the full show on Tubi. Free. Classic interviews and more on Tubi every day, all day long, all for free. Just search Breakfast Club and grab your popcorn.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.